Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 5 with a challenge. As you can see, I have got one of the Formula Drift cars. There's actually quite a lot of them in Horizon, and what better way to use them than to go rallying. Now, ideally I had planned on doing this as kind of a knockout tournament-y thing. I have a route set out, but the free roam is not reliable at all. So instead we're going to do this as some races around some dirt circuits. Of course, everyone here is using a stock drift car of some description. So the PIs do vary, but of course they're wildly outside of their comfort zones. I have got around middle-ish in terms of PI. I wanted to use the Corolla. I like it. It's a cool addition to have in the game. I'd like to have a normal Corolla, not just a Formula Drift spec one, but it's still fun to have. There's Supras and Corvettes, and the Maloo is in here. Both of the trucks are in here. There's the 599. Normally, I would go for the 599, one of my favourite vehicles. But yeah, for this, we're going to have a go with the Corolla and see what we can do. And see how things go in terms of a race. I don't really know. We're going to be carefully does it off the line. The truck has gone wandering. I don't know what happened to one of the trucks. That is strange, but we're going to not worry about that. Now, of course, this first corner is on tarmac, and some of these dirt circuits are not fully dirt. We have a couple of those. We'll get to them a little bit later. Some of these are going to have to deal with tarmac. We have to deal with tarmac and sort of transitions, and we've got smack the wall, as has basically everybody. We've got a Maloo in the way a little bit. Try and find some traction. Of course, all these vehicles are on the same tyres that are not built for off-roading. They're on the drift spec tyres, which is, not great out here. They've got many horsepowers. In most things here have got over 1,000 in the horsepower department. Some quite ridiculous levels of power. We're going to have a directly inside. I love the Toyota we've got ahead of us in terms of absurdity. Fantastically crazy thing. I want to try and put some of the power down in the Corolla. It wants to wiggle around a lot. Oh dear. Okay, no, we don't turn through there. Neither does the RX. I kind of followed the truck that was carrying too much speed. This is actually a really nasty course. It's a really nasty tarmac course for these cars because they don't want to drive normally. For the inevitable people that are going to say, well, why aren't you sliding? I'm going to give you a simple reason. In Horizon, sliding is slow. Sliding is very slow. So we would be not making lap time sliding these cars around. We'll make lap time driving them sensibly. But they are difficult to get them to drive sensibly. They, funnily enough, don't really want to, especially not off-road. This actual first circuit is one of the nastiest tracks I think I could have put them around, because it goes onto the dirt that's horrible, and really twisty, low-speedy kind of tarmac stuff. We're going to try and we'll lead on the Toyota just a little bit. A little bit of Toyota help there. Oh, God. A little bit more Toyota help. Can we find our way past the 350? I'm not sure my vehicle's the best for this. God, starting down at the back is always bad. The 350 has bumped the wall or something on the outside. We're through. We're up into 8th position here. There's a big battle going on up ahead. Can I have a look for a way past the truck here? Maybe. Oh God, try and put some power down without crazy amounts of wheel spin. That's more like it through there. Focus on getting a good exit. It's always what we want to do. However, it's not a big enough run towards the next corner to really do anything with it. That was very close to missing the checkpoint, and it was a funny line, and it got me in trouble regardless. Oh, no. Come on, Corolla. Stop sliding. I know I'm in a drift car and everything, but like that one bad corner has cost me so much time to the, is it Tundra ahead of us? I'm not sure. Can't remember. But yeah, just that one corner, you could really lose big amounts of time. I'm not sure what car is winning at the moment. Yeah, we got stuck in a lot of the early battles further back. Okay, I think we're better on the gravel, perhaps, than the Tundra, although this made a mistake. Again, much like I had that one corner where I was bad, now Speed Beast has gone wide somewhere, and that has allowed me to catch up, although we've then thrown it in the wall in the next corner. Yeah, you really can't afford to make any little mistakes here. There's a massive fight over, I think it's like 3rd, 4th, 5th. They've got a really big scrap going on. I can't really take my eyes off my little battle here. At least we have got a vehicle to race. Nothing worse than driving around in no man's land. Not going to do much here. I'm going to be a bit early on the brake. Oh, that was very close. Oh, Hyper's hit the wall. Through there, we'll get past. I think that was a BMW of some description. Okay, stop playing it so risky with the checkpoint. As impatient as I am, let's actually make sure we get the checkpoints here. Wanted to have a look up the inside. Not going to work. Can we cut back on the exit of the corner? Trying to get the power down. In the Corolla, we're all struggling for traction a little bit. Here we go. We're to the inside for turn 1 here. Later on the brakes. Can't turn. Is there going to be a Toyota underneath us? There is. BB's is going to cut back to the inside. Just couldn't get the power down in all of that one. We really tried to get that pass done. BB's is struggling up that corner. There is nasty. And the truck slides up into the wall. We are past. I don't know if Danger Man and Hyper followed. Got to deal with these corners. I've not really been looking back to see what's been going on. There's a huge group of cars. Not really looking behind to see what's been going on. I've been so focused on the battle in front. It does kind of look... Oh, well, we were up to 5th. Did someone else miss a checkpoint? I think someone did. I think Ollie may have missed a checkpoint. Yeah, I mean, certainly we've lost some time in the fights. I do think my vehicle is not going to be quite fighting with the top group. Could be wrong here. We've got one more lap to go to try and fend off from everybody else. We will have to wait and see. Oh, I'll have to wait and see a little bit on lap time. I'll be curious. Definitely doesn't feel amazingly quick. Come on, Corolla. There we go. Well, this is a terrifying thing to look back and see that. I might have to start being a little more aggressive, perhaps, with this. I don't know if that's the way to go. I tend not to drive these vehicles particularly aggressively. Maybe there is a way to find some speed with that. Tough to know. Yeah, Chris leads the way from Gliska. Blakey's fallen to 4th with that Ferrari, and I've gone very deep under brakes there. Me trying something a little bit, probably shouldn't have tried something a little bit different. Oh, and I got that bump really awkwardly. That might cost me a little bit here. We're not going to give up down here, though. We're going to... we got a bump on the way into that corner. We're going to bump on the way into the next one. Only minor little bumps. But yeah, maybe I should have tried a slightly different driving style on the final lap. Should have stuck with what I knew, how I knew to drive this damn thing. Would have been the clever thing to do. Don't like this corner at all. I like this circuit as a circuit for normal vehicles, just for these. Not sold on. Speedy's going to go wide on the exit there. We're going to try and cut underneath here. Get the power down in the Corolla, but we're going to be on a wide line for the final corner. I wanted to duck underneath. We might still duck underneath. Now is the run to the line. Oh, there was a little bit of a lean. Everything slithers and slides its way across the line. Me and Speedy swapped sides about 5 times in those final few corners. We crossed the line in... Was it 5th? It probably was 5th. I don't even know. It was such a difficult race on that one. It was. Bloody hell, we're miles down in terms of pace. Okay, so we're not touching the Supras or the Corvettes, the Ferraris of this world. It looks like there's a first group of cars and a second group of cars, at least at that track. We'll see how it is going forward. So I've decided to be really mean for this next race. We come to the Caldera Scramble. Am I at the back again? Bloody hell, the game does not want to give me a chance here. It's covered in snow. So it's basically the worst conditions we could imagine. The whole thing is off-road. Whether we're going to see different results, I suspect I'm going to be in that second group. It seems to be 5 of the vehicles are quick, and the rest of the vehicles are a couple of seconds down, but are at least close together. So we'll see how this pans out. It might be completely different now, being all on dirt, all on snow. It might be some people just figured out ways of getting speed out of these cars. That is also very possible. Yeah, who knows? Oh, that's not the way to take turn 1, I can tell you that much. I got out on the rocks, and there is not much grip there. Okay, let's try and make some progress up through the field, if at all possible. Danger Man has hit the wall. Oh, I'm so sorry, Stevie. We were both committed to that corner, as I guess Danger Man bounced off of the wall. And, yeah, that was not ideal, really, for us. Come on, little Corolla, you can do some good here, please. Can we catch up to the vehicles ahead now? And the plus point I've got is at this particular moment in time, they're 2 and 3 wide, and I am not, so I can take the line that I want. Longbow is very stuck. We know Longbow's vehicle is likely to be quick out here. but Longbow is very stuck in the traffic. Rusky's having trouble with that 350Z again. We managed to blast clear of Danger Man and Stevie. Rusky's done fairly similar to what I did at the start of the race there. Just got carted out wide. Speed Beast has fallen back a little bit with the big truck. I've struggled up the hill this time around. God, yeah, like one little misstep can actually cost you a whole bunch of momentum and really give you so much grief in this one. Come on, Corella. It does look like we're probably going to see a pretty similar order going on. Longbow is just the unfortunate one that being stuck further back has got to deal with this whole section. Amy's idea of the lower PI pickup isn't really working. It was a theory. It's not worked. The whole sort of controllability factor. Come on, we lost that. We were right by the group, but so had a little bit of an iffy end to that lap. Longbow has lost out to the 350Z this time around. We are quite nicely through there. Hyper's got the BMW up into 5th. Rusky's not gone up the hill very nicely, and that's going to lose all of the times for the Nissan here. We close in a little bit through here, possibly. Looking for a way past to the inside, not quite. I'm just trying to make sure we keep up our momentum. We want to be in the right place to pick up the pieces if anything does go wrong in the battle ahead. We're going to try... Oh, nearly got the line through there. Nearly got the pass even through there. We got the line spot on through there. Rusky's out wide. I will say thank you very much for that one. It's only in 8th place. We haven't had the best spot on the grid, that is for sure. I don't think... I think... Well, tell you what, that Nissan has got some serious straight line speed when it goes, although it's not stopping down at turn 1. Yeah, even if we start at the front row, I don't think we're ever going to hold on. We just haven't got the pace in the Corolla. It's curious how we've ended up with... I know this is perhaps a little bit down on PI. It is curious how the vehicle's various performances are when we're taking them to what is, you know, really not what they're supposed to be doing, not what they're expected to be dealing with, etc. So it might be a case of some have figured out different ways of getting some speed out of them. That is all wrong through there, and I think Rusky may miss a checkpoint with the Nissan, as that is now no longer directly behind us. If I can get a good end, if I can get a good final lap, we might get 7th. We've got a great run up here onto the back of the Tundra. Not going to have a dive at the inside. I want it... I know I wanted to just try and duck underneath it through the middle of the corner. However, Speedy didn't do anything wrong. It was just that was parked where I wanted to be. Couldn't find a way past there. Okay, bide our time. Be patient. Longbow and Hyper are long gone. I don't think we're as crazy far down against Hyper's car. Longbow doesn't seem to quite like it here as much as it did at the first circuit. I think it is perhaps a little faster than me, but not a huge amount. Now, if we can be good through here... Nope. Got a big kick of oversteer at the wrong time, and there goes all of our momentum. Danger Man's given us a bop, and I'm going to just park it on the apex through there. The bop has actually got us out the other side. Yeah, I just got a big kick of oversteer at an awkward place, and oh, a lot of deep snow out there. There is no drive. I don't actually know if we got pushed across the line in front of them or not. Yeah, there was no drive out there. I think we lost out to Danger Man. Yeah, if you run wide there, you should end up in the deep snow. It's not good. Yeah. We were a little faster than the Tacoma, but we couldn't pass it. We just ran out of time and got a little bit unlucky at the end there. But definitely we're in kind of Formula 2 in this sort of a race. We head to the Airfield cross-country circuit next. Don't quite know how this track works exactly, so this should be good fun. Going to be probably difficult for the Corolla. We're slightly further up the field this time. Don't know how that's going to matter too much, but we're going to give it a good shot. We're going to see what we can do with the Corolla. I think this is going to be on some like muddy roads, if I've remembered rightly. I don't know what the season's going to do to them. I guess we will find out fairly shortly, whenever it decides to launch us. There does very much seem to be kind of a Formula 1 race and then a Formula 2 race, and we're kind of towards the front of the Formula 2. It may well depend on circuits and stuff. I guess we'll see how this one is going to pan out. Yeah, cross-country, I mean, this is predominantly off-road. It's going to be, perhaps a little bit different. Oh, God. Little bit different. There is a big jump. I don't know if anyone's vehicle is going to suddenly have problems here, maybe? Oh, maybe mine. Yeah, mine had a bad landing, though we kind of get away with it. A little bit of tarmac or kind of concrete or whatever. Not dirt for us to land on there. Blast our way down this hill. I was kind of half hoping the checkpoints were going to follow the road a little bit more, but it's fine. I mean, it still does the job. It's, I guess, a little bit more, a little wider, a bit more open for these vehicles to make the most of their power. Maybe might make it a little easier to overtake and stuff. This is that's a nasty corner through there. We're going to get a run on the Liberty Design truck. We'll catch up to the back of the Longbow. My vehicle actually is a little happier here in some ways. Oh, going to end up in the back of the Corvette. Yeah, my vehicle surprisingly seems a little happier on these much longer corners. The RX-8 is up ahead. Oh, don't miss a checkpoint. Somebody's missing some checkpoints, I can almost guarantee you. Longbow is going to drift wide. Oh, and that's an awkward ping into the wall. That is not what you want. My car does not like the jump. Rusky's gone for a front flip. That is not what I wanted to come around a corner to see. And Nissan doing a front flip. Bloody hell, that is a scary sight indeed. We do actually seem to have some great pace around this track, which is weird. We can't match Ollie or Gliska. We're going to get up to the RX-8 we were battling with last time. I don't think the RX-8 could see us in the last race. We had a few people not able to see cars in the last race, so I think that's how it managed to punt us with such force in a couple of occasions there. So yeah, I don't think that could see us. Can we chase down Blakey in that Ferrari? I'd be surprised with how quick that thing has been, but you never know. Something seems to be clicking for the Corolla out here. Oh, the RX-8 is trying to get to the door, and it does. We're sideways up towards the line again. I'm going on the brakes a little bit there because I'm going to be on such a narrow angle through that. It managed to get back past again. Come on, Toyota, find some grip. Don't go for a front flip up here. Oh, we got a little bit twisted in the air there. Not quite what we want. My car seems to be maybe a little better on the longer sweeping corners. Not sure what Chris is driving, but that has been quick so far, and that is now behind us. Didn't have a great start, but that may well catch us before the end of the race. Oh no, I've got a really bad run down here. We're all over the place. The Ferrari has started pulling away. Damn it, we caught the back of the RX-8. We've now lost sleep. Dangerman's found some speed in that car. Oh, we're overdriving a little bit, perhaps. Chuck it up the hill. Come on, Toyota. We can do this. We're on for a stronger finishing position if we can just hold this together. Slide our way down here. Yeah, I mean, Dangerman's made a really big gap that lap around. The speed differences do seem to be quite massive. It's just the way it goes. Alright, slow this change direction down. It's really easy to end up in that wall. We're getting caught by one of the Supras. I think it's a Supra. I spotted behind us. Oh, we're going to risk a front flip if we're not careful. My car doesn't like that jump either. I don't know what it is about them. I think we're a lot more under threat now from Chris than we are a danger to passing the RX-8 in front. Come on, I don't know whether everyone else has just figured out how to drive this circuit or whether I've suddenly got slower with this. I suspect it's more everyone else has figured out how to drive this circuit and I was just good on the first couple of laps. I just can't match that. It doesn't matter what I do. There wasn't even any defence in the world that I could mount there to hold off the Supra. That is past. We dropped to 6th. 6th is still not bad considering how we have been doing with this. The RX-8 has got some speed going on. I've just stuck it in 6th through there in the hope that that'll work for us. My hope is that maybe one of the cars ahead falls over, going over this jump. They did not. A missed checkpoint is the only way we move up a place. Even if the Supra catches... Oh, missed checkpoint is how we also lose a place. God damn it, the one track where we were actually looking pretty good. And I got him beansed it up. Oh, not so far to that way. Christ, I forgot what sort of vehicle I was driving and the crazy amount of steering lock. Suddenly just wanted to go very far to the left. Oh, damn it. I'm very annoyed with myself with that one. Not that we're never going to catch the vehicles ahead. Yeah, there seems to be this is a massive spread for the vehicles. They're all, in theory, equally bad at this kind of stuff. They should be all, in theory, equally bad at this kind of stuff. It's really not the case. Some vehicles are really struggling at this track, more so than the others by quite a long way, which is not quite what I was expecting. That was not the line there. We had a go at finding a way past Rusky, and it did not work. Obviously, that was a better line off the corner. Oh, we didn't even get to cross the finish line. We just dumped. Yeah, okay. It was a silly missed checkpoint by me. Lap time 59s for the Corvette. So far down. Yeah, we were better there than we had been before. Still not great, and still nowhere close to those at the front. We couldn't do an off-road kind of video without heading to the Baja circuit. I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope. We've not really had many great places on the grid particularly, but there we go. Gonna see what happens around here. I think my car seems to do a little, in relative terms, I think my vehicle's slightly better at the higher speed stuff than the low speed stuff. It really doesn't seem good at the in the lower speed sections, but I'm not expecting it to be crazy straight. If I don't miss a checkpoint, that would help. But yeah, we're not going to be matching. Oh, it's just all the dust. Can't see anything. Can't see anything. We are off towards the first corner in this one, and big airtime around this track. We'll see if anything else can do a front flip. Rusky might be the only one to have managed to fall over during doing this. What have we got leading? Blakey leads with the Ferrari. We know the Ferrari's been pretty good so far. We're expecting the Ferrari Corvette to be running up towards the front. The RX-8 has got some grip through here, although down the bottom of the circuit it's not going to find much grip on that section. You actually probably want to use the banking a little bit with these. I don't know quite how the Forza physics engine is going to want to work with all of this. Don't feel like the water's going to be fun with these cars, but there we go. Yeah, I'm kind of happy just to run my car kind of up the banking in places if we can. Oh, a little twitchy getting off of there. However, I'm still not all so happy through here. And Rusky hit the outside wall. I was hoping there was a gap to go around the outside and be on the inside for the final corner. Sadly, there was not. We can kind of get the Corolla to the inside, but can't get the power down to make that move stick. Oh, it's all been a little bit compromised through there. Now we're going to have an RX-8 having a look. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have really tried going to the... Oh, hell. Maybe we shouldn't try going to the inside through there. That bump there is not fun. Rusky's out wide and in the wall. We're not quite going to be in the right place to find a way past, although we've got a very huge jump. Longbow's got a really bad landing. We basically land on Danger Man there, and we will probably get the place back in all of that one, although we're going to really struggle on the exit here. Yeah, we got massive amounts of airtime. That's bad for me. Yeah. Oh, well, we got pushed forward by somebody. I think that was Speed Beast. Actually got us out of that corner. As soon as it starts sliding, you just can say goodbye to all of your momentum. Just really doesn't want to know anything. Okay, up here we're going to try run up the banking a little bit to get a good run off of the corner, which we do. Danger Man was looking to the inside. Rusty got a huge twitch coming off of there. Can we get past the Nissan? I don't really want to get held behind the Nissan any longer, because it really runs the risk of backing us into the RX-8 and anything else back there. Unfortunately, we might have overdriven that a little bit. Can I get that wide exit to get on the power better? It's going to be almost 3 wides towards the final corner. Still can't do it. The Nissan's so quick in a straight line. Gliska's missed a checkpoint, although that thing is very quick. Yeah, we're just stuck in this. It's a great battle, don't get me wrong. It is a fantastic little battle we got going on, but it's not helping lap times. You might finally get past Rusky's Nissan this time out. Danger Man's again all crossed up. Incoming Corolla! so good at why we've got such a big amount of airtime there, I do not know. But that's twice we've landed on Danger Man's Mazda in that section. Don't do that. Toyota, bad Corolla. I don't want you to actually kick out sideways too much through there. This has been a wonderfully silly race for us back here. Can we catch Longbow before the end of this? I would be surprised, if I'm honest with you. We'll try. We'll do what we can. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit too much of a tall order. Oh, especially if we do that. No! It gripped up on the bridge and it just fired me off. We saw Rusky got in trouble with the vehicle doing something similar. Previously it got spat the other way, which was fine. Unfortunately for me, it got grip at the worst possible time. There's nothing I could do about it. Once it got grip, that was it. It was going to get spat out, and yeah, if it had gone the other way, we would have lost a little bit of time. As it is, we just lose a huge amount. Oh well, what can we do, I guess, other than try and recover and get as good a finishing position as we can now from where we are. All that hard work passing the Nissan, and we end up back here. And we're not going to have another chance to go for the aerial overtake on a Mazda. Disappointing. We might have a go to the inside, not quite down here. Oh, we might still. Oh, that's going to be wet. And we can get our car there, but we'll have no momentum on the exit. Can I just run it way higher up here? Yeah, I think that's the way to go, really. When you try and hold it low, it gets that slide, and then you lose all drive off the corner, which is not what you want. Hyper's really struggling with the BMW around here. That vehicle seems weirdly fast in some places and then not so good elsewhere. We're going to get both of them here as we all run it, getting up the banking, but yeah, really got to be careful it doesn't snap on the bridge. It's another race that's just got away from me at the end. This one is a little bit less I could do about it almost. Missing a checkpoint is always annoying. This one, it's annoying the way it happens, however, just it is how it goes sometimes. Whereas that Beamer is too far back, it's not going to be having a look. As long as we don't miss a checkpoint around here, we're going to recover tonight. It could have been a lot better, could have been a lot worse. Oh, BMW almost got us on the line. I don't actually know if it did. It's just I couldn't seem to get any traction going. We did just get ninth, almost lost it there. Turns out Formula Drift cars off-road is quite difficult. Corolla's not really the one to go for. If I did better with the Corolla, I'd never really got a clean lap, so I don't know what time I could have done in clean air, because we were fighting the whole way, and then I made a couple of silly mistakes. Definitely the Corvette is the fastest. Corvette and the Supra and the Ferrari are the fastest off-roading Formula Drift cars. There we go. So there is a recommendation. If you need to go rallying with your drift car, you probably want one of those. But there we go. That is it's going to be it for this video. It's good fun as ever doing silly things with cars not intended to do silly things. Shall be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.